Hi everyone, it's Danielle, and today I wanted to start a short video series based on an off-the-track thoroughbred that I will be starting and working with for the next 30 days. She is a 5-year-old registered thoroughbred mare, and her name is Lily. She just came off the track in February, so I'm going to be starting her and getting her broke to ride. However, she's already been raced before, so she is pretty much used to the sensation of a jockey on her back. But it will definitely be interesting to see what kind of unique challenges her training brings us based on the way she was started and ridden as a racehorse. For her training, I'll be starting her in a Western saddle with a Western pad. It's going to include a breast collar and a back cinch, and I will be working her in an O-ring and a D-ring snaffle. Because Lily has already been jockeyed on the track, I'm pretty confident that she will be accustomed to a rider on her back and all the sensations therein. But before I mount up, I do just want to test her a little bit, so I attach my boat buoy tools to the saddle horn, which simulate the legs of a rider, and I lunge her around my round pen just to see what her reaction is, and of course she's perfectly fine with it. Once I've made sure that she's going to accept a rider on her back, I go ahead and mount up into the saddle and give her a few seconds just to feel my weight and relax. Almost immediately upon entering the saddle, I'm going to begin lateral flexion work with Lily. And that is flexing her laterally to both sides to not only soften her body, her face, but also to make her very supple and willing. This is also going to be a great tool to utilize as I'm teaching her to whoa with a one-rein stop. I'm not going to ask her very much for the first ride, and I'm going to be giving her a lot of praise just for letting me be her passenger. So there will be several times throughout the ride where I do test her by seeing what her pressure points are and how much I can move her body. But for the most part, I'm just allowing her to carry me and feel confident and relaxed. In just a second here, I'm going to ask Lily to stop. I'm going to sit down deep in the saddle and put my feet forward and say whoa. And if she doesn't stop, I'm just going to flex her around laterally and then release. So again, she's going to come into the center. I'm going to sit nice and deep, put my legs forward and say whoa. And she kept leaking forward into the stop, so I'm just going to flex her around and then release and let her sit there and rest. I'm going to kiss or squeeze to get Lily to enter the trot and the lope, and I'm just going to pet her and tell her she's doing a fantastic job carrying me around. Trotting and loping will definitely be a new sensation for her, even though she is accustomed to galloping with a jockey on the racetrack. So I just really want to promote her to move out underneath me and reward her. And right there, I sat in the saddle and I shut her down at the whoa. I don't want to allow her to go around too long by herself before asking for a whoa and shutting down her feet. Her movements will be clumsy, and she may not always be on the correct lead, and her head might be up in the air, but these are very typical reactions for the first few weeks riding a colt, so I'm definitely not going to pick on her. She'll be making progress in no time. So I'm going to sit and say whoa, and this time she actually stopped, which is huge for a horse that's been taught never to stop and only to go faster. So I'm really excited so far just about this great progress that we've made in a very minimal amount of time. So that is it for our first ride. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, and I hope you will continue to enjoy the little progress videos I post about this adorable ex-racehorse.